but as careful as you have been, and most large companies have been, regulatory risks still remain. And we've seen them in the past as well, in various arenas, and some with Bajaj Finance as well. And then you've gone back to the drawing board and fixed things which needed to be fixed. Just in the space right now, how big a concern is regulatory risk?
I would not call it regulatory risk. Regulatory risk is when overall regulations change, you get blindsided and don't have enough time to comply with it. So, for example, in the last 10 years, regulations for NBFCs have got tighter and closer to banks, at least the large NBFCs. You could call that regulatory risk. In our case, as I said, we never looked at arbitraging on that, so it did not impact us. It may have impacted others. But yes, what we are seeing is that the regulator, their scrutiny on the large NBFCs, including HFCs, has increased. We think this only strengthens the entire ecosystem. And we look at it proactively and positively. As we are growing, we're getting larger, we're getting more important to the entire lending ecosystem. There is a greater responsibility to ensure that we minimize any fallout of unintended lack of controls, missing controls as we are growing. That by itself should not be a reason for fault lines to appear. And while we don't live in a perfect world, we understand that, but we are very conscious to proactively ensure that our foundations get stronger and stronger as we are building out our business. Once in a while, gaps do happen. The regulators, through their inspection, identifies that, asks us to correct it, and we go ahead and do that. But our intent is, how can we keep proactively evaluating and improving ourselves so that theoretically we don't need the regulator to come and tell us that there are gaps. I think it has just made us much stronger as a set of businesses. And some of that pain is a pain that you have to endure as you're getting bigger and better, because none of us are perfect. So there will be gaps, but how quickly you address those gaps and how positively you take that is what differentiates the better companies from the rest.
Yeah.